Hey there, future billionaires, and welcome back to Simple Mind Space, the podcast dedicated to helping you master your money and your mind. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's crucial for anyone feeling stuck in a rut, anyone who feels like they're watching life pass by from the sidelines. We're talking about making serious progress, the kind that catapults you years ahead in just 1 year. If you've been feeling stagnant, if you're tired of seeing other people achieve their dreams while yours feel miles away, you're in the right place. This isn't about some magic formula or overnight success. This is about understanding the principles of accelerated growth and how to apply them to your own life, starting right now. The first thing you need to do, and this is absolutely fundamental, is to pick one goal and brainwash yourself into believing it's achievable. Let me repeat that. Brainwash yourself into believing. Look, we all have dreams, but the difference between a dream and a goal is belief. Dreams are hazy, goals are crystal clear. Dreams live in the land of someday, goals have deadlines. Pick that one thing that matters most to you right now: financial freedom, a career change, mastering a new skill, and write it down. But don't just jot it down in some forgotten notebook. I want you to put that goal somewhere you'll see it every single day. Make it your phone wallpaper, stick it on your bathroom mirror, whatever it takes. You need to immerse yourself in the possibility of achieving it. Here's the thing. Humans are actually incredibly good at achieving what we set our minds to. The problem is, most of us don't even know what we truly want. We get bogged down by distractions, by shiny objects, by the fear of failure. We spread ourselves thin, trying to chase after multiple goals at once, and end up achieving none. Remember, speed comes from focus, not force. Pick that one goal and channel all your energy into it. Once you've got your goal locked in, it's time to find your source of truth and commit to it fully. This could be a mentor, a book, a course, anything that embodies the wisdom and experience of someone who has already achieved what you're striving for. Don't underestimate the power of learning from those who have walked the path before you. They've already navigated the pitfalls, overcome the obstacles, and emerged victorious. Why try to reinvent the wheel when you can learn from the best? Deconstruct their journey, understand their strategies, and then commit to implementing them with unwavering discipline. This isn't about blindly copying. It's about absorbing the principles and adapting them to your unique circumstances. Remember, the key here is commitment. Don't jump from one strategy to another, chasing after the latest quick fix. Trust the process, put in the work, and the results will follow. Now, let's talk about effort. Most people go through life operating at a fraction of their true potential. They dabble, they procrastinate, they make excuses. But if you want to see extraordinary results, you need to be willing to put in extraordinary effort. That's why the third principle is to double your daily effort for 8 times the outcome. I'm not just talking about working harder. I'm talking about working smarter. Analyze your current routine. How much time are you actually spending on activities that move you closer to your goal? Be honest with yourself. Chances are you'll find plenty of areas where you can cut back on wasted time and redirect that energy towards your goal. Here's the beauty of this principle. The results are exponential. When you double your effort, you don't just double your output. You create a ripple effect that amplifies your progress in ways you can't even imagine yet. Now, I know what you're thinking. Doubling your effort sounds daunting, maybe even impossible. But here's the secret. It's all about mindset. That's why principle number 4 is to constantly remind yourself what you're running from and what you're running towards. We all have our motivations, the things that drive us, the things that keep us going when the going gets tough. For some, it's the allure of success, the desire to create a better life for themselves and their loved ones. For others, it's the fear of failure, the thought of waking up one day filled with regret, wondering what if. Identify your motivators and use them to fuel your fire. Visualize your ideal future, the sense of accomplishment, the financial freedom, the impact you'll make on the world. But also, don't shy away from confronting the consequences of inaction. What will your life look like if you don't make a change? This constant awareness of your why is what will keep you going when you're feeling exhausted, demotivated, or tempted to give up. Now let's get practical. How do you actually implement these principles into your daily life? That's where principle number 5 comes in. Win the day before the day starts. This is all about planning and preparation. The most successful people understand the power of structure. They don't waste precious mental energy trying to figure out what to do each day. They already have a plan in place. This doesn't mean you need to plan every minute of your day, but taking even 15 minutes each evening to outline your top priorities, organize your tasks, and prepare your environment for success can make a world of difference. Remember that example I gave earlier about laying out your workout clothes the night before? It's about removing friction, minimizing the chances of you talking yourself out of doing the work. And speaking of work, make it a habit to tackle your hardest task first thing in the morning. This is a classic productivity technique known as eating the frog. By getting your most challenging task out of the way early, you set a positive tone for the rest of your day and free up mental bandwidth for other tasks. Now, as you start implementing these principles, you'll inevitably encounter obstacles and setbacks. That's just part of the process. What separates the successful from the rest is their ability to persevere, to stay the course, even when the going gets tough. And that's why principle number 6 is so crucial. Don't quit things at 60%. We've all been there. You start a new project or pursue a new goal with great enthusiasm. You make some initial progress, but then the excitement wears off. You hit a roadblock, you start doubting yourself, and suddenly quitting starts to look like the easier option. But here's the thing. Most people quit right before they're about to experience a breakthrough. They've put in the initial effort, they've laid the groundwork, but they lack the persistence to see it through. Don't be that person. Make a commitment to yourself that you will see your goals through to completion, no matter what. Now, let's talk about distractions. In today's hyper-connected world, we are bombarded with more distractions than ever before. Social media, news, emails, they all compete for our attention, pulling us in a million different directions. If you want to make serious progress, you need to be ruthless about protecting your time and attention. That's why principle number 7 is to get off the platforms you don't need. I'm not saying you need to completely disconnect from the world, but be honest with yourself about how much time you're wasting on platforms that add little to no value to your life. Could that time be better spent working towards your goals, learning a new skill, or simply disconnecting and recharging? Remember, focus is your most valuable resource. Protect it fiercely. Now, let's talk about leverage. One of the biggest mistakes I see people making is trying to do everything themselves. They get caught up in the hustle, convinced that they need to be the ones doing all the heavy lifting. But here's the truth. You can achieve far more in a fraction of the time by leveraging the expertise of others. That's why principle number 8 is to pay someone else to show you how to do it faster. This could be a coach, a mentor, a consultant, anyone who possesses the knowledge and experience you need to accelerate your progress. Yes, investing in expert guidance can be expensive, but it pales in comparison to the cost of wasted time and effort trying to figure everything out on your own. Remember, time is your most valuable asset. Don't be afraid to invest in shortcuts that can save you years of struggle. Now, as you start surrounding yourself with mentors and experts, you'll also want to pay attention to the company you keep. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. That's why principle number 9 is to surround yourself with faster runners. Seek out people who are already achieving the level of success you aspire to. Join communities, attend events, and network with individuals who inspire you to raise your own game. Being surrounded by high achievers will not only expose you to new ideas and perspectives, it will also create a sense of accountability and push you to perform at your best. Now, even when you're surrounded by the right people and armed with the right knowledge, there will be times when you feel discouraged, when progress seems agonizingly slow. That's why principle number 10 is so important. Remove your expectations of instant achievement and trust the process. We live in a culture obsessed with instant gratification, but the truth is, real success takes time. It requires consistent effort, unwavering dedication, and a willingness to embrace the journey, setbacks and all. Remember, you're playing the long game here. Don't get discouraged by a lack of immediate results. Trust the process, stay focused on your goals, and the results will come. Now, as you continue on your journey, it's important to remember that progress isn't always linear. There will be times when you need to adapt, to adjust your sails, and navigate unexpected challenges. That's why principle number 11 is to learn to surf instead of swimming against the current. In other words, be adaptable. Don't be afraid to pivot, to change course, or to abandon strategies that are no longer serving you. The world is constantly changing, and those who are able to adapt to new information and circumstances are the ones who will ultimately thrive. Finally, remember that building a successful life is an ongoing process. It's about constantly striving for improvement, for growth, and for excellence. That's why principle number 12 is to build and constantly optimize the machine that gets you what you want. Your life, your business, your relationships, they're all systems. And like any system, they can be optimized for efficiency, productivity, and results. Take the time to analyze your current systems and identify areas for improvement. What processes can be automated? What tasks can be delegated? What habits can you implement to streamline your days and maximize your output? Remember, even small improvements, when compounded over time, can lead to extraordinary results. So there you have it. 12 powerful principles to help you make 5 years worth of progress in just one. Which of these principles resonated with you the most? What action steps are you committed to taking to implement these principles into your own life? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, the only thing standing between you and the life of your dreams is you. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And be sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for greatness.